Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Ara here and welcome to another video. Alright you guys, how are you doing? I hope everything is great for you. I hope you're having an amazing week. And yeah, thank you for joining me today. Thank you if you're new, and welcome back if you're not new. I really appreciate you being here. Alright you guys, so today a video that I usually don't make because I don't always have the money available to do it, but this time I actually finished the challenge in my Mandemini. So if you didn't check that out, then definitely go and check it out. I completed the Christmas challenge, so that means that I have some money left that I can use now. So of course I wanted to go ahead with you and use that money to fund my box challenge that I'm trying to complete. So yeah, I'm trying to save for Christmas using this box challenge, which is called the Merry Christmas one by Beauty Budgeting 1156. This is a beautiful challenge. I love it, and I think I'm gonna do it next year as well. And yeah, we're almost done with it, I think. Well, no, not really. But still, anyway, so today we're going to be adding 25 euros, which is exciting because that is a lot of money. But I actually wanted to go ahead and make some change because in here for sure I am going to need coins, I mean singles. So I'm going to do that very quick and I'll be right back with you. Alright you guys, so I did go ahead and exchange the 20 for a 10 and for 10 coins so that we can use them to play. I'm gonna put them here and hopefully you can see them. Also today I'm not using my microphone because I just couldn't be bothered, so please excuse me that. And we are ready to go. All right, my goal for Christmas is to save around 200 or 250 because I really don't spend much on Christmas. For now, at least. I don't know how my life is going to change in the future, but as of now I really don't spend a lot, so 250 is more than enough for me. So that is what I'm going to try to save. So let's see. All right, let's begin and let's see what happens. All right, number one, immediately we have section number 4, which is exciting because I don't think we've ever had a number 4. Indeed, we have never. So let's see, this is Never Have I Ever game. I love this game. So we have to choose I have not and I have. Let's see, you know, I think I want to keep it easy, so I think I'm gonna do 1 for I have not and 2 for I have. So let's start immediately. I think I'm gonna do a couple and let's see. So never have I ever excuse me, never have I ever had eggnog. I have no idea what eggnog is. I don't know, like I don't think I've ever seen it before. Eggnog. I don't know what it is, guys. I've never heard of this thing before, so I guess I have never. So I'm gonna put like an N for no, and I'm just gonna save 1 for this one. What is happening with my voice? I don't know. Let's keep on going. Never have I ever slept under the Christmas tree. Well, technically I have never slept under the Christmas tree, but when I was a kid I used to go underneath just to look up at the lights and have fun there. So I'm still gonna say yes, simply because, you know, I kind of did it, but I just didn't fall asleep there. So I'm gonna put back a 1 and we're gonna have a 4 in this one. Beautiful, and we can move on. All right you guys, as I play section 6, what is happening with me this week? Well, this week was kind of interesting. I am currently pre-recording this video, so I am a bit ahead of you. Anyway, we have the sleigh, and I think I don't remember if I saved the 2 or the 3. This one has a lot. I think I either saved one or the other, and of course I don't remember, so I'm gonna say that I saved the 2 and I'm gonna add the 3 today, and this card is complete. So like I was saying, I'm slightly ahead of you in this video. I'm pre-recording. Let me make some change. So 3, so I'm gonna put 2 back and grab a 5. All right, but this week was kind of shaky. And when I say shaky, we're gonna stay here, we're gonna stay with 3. When I say shaky, I mean it like in the literal sense, because we have had earthquakes this week, you guys, which is interesting. Now, I don't know if you know this about Italy, because I don't know if this is a known fact, but Italy is a highly seismic country. But yes, we are kind of a lot, because essentially, like I'm going to explain as I make some change here, because I want to get rid of the 10 if I can. 2, 3, 4, 5, yes I can. Like essentially in Italy we have 2 chains of mountains, one which is very famous, I'm sure you know it, which are the Alps, and the Alps are in the north of Italy, and you know everyone loves the Alps, so they're very famous, and those are very old, like those are ancient mountains. That's why they're, you know, not that, I mean they're tall, but still, you know, because they're ancient, they don't move a lot, right? Because they're fixed. So those are the Alps. But then we have another chain which crosses Italy all along its length, so vertically. Those are called the Apennini, and that chain of mountain, which is a huge chain of mountain, is actually much younger, like recent formation, and because of that those mountains are highly unstable. They move a lot because they're still forming to this day. Anyway, section 2, I think I'm gonna do a couple in here as well, just to move along with the game, and I'm gonna do 4 because this is worth 2, so 2 and 4. So I'm gonna put this back and I'm gonna keep on playing. So like I was saying, let's see if I can make change. I can. So I'm gonna use the last 5 that I have. So yeah, like I was saying, we have this very young formation of mountains that move a lot, and because they move a lot, whenever they move, they create earthquakes, of course. And in the history of Italy, like in the recent history, we've had a few that were very strong. Like they do happen on pretty much not everyday basis, but very frequently. Like in my life, I live in the Apennini, by the way, so that is why I experienced them. But anyway, in my life, I think I've experienced something like 5 or 6 earthquakes, and I'm not even in my 30s, so as you can imagine, like we do get them quite a lot. It's not an everyday occurrence, but they do happen, so they're pretty frequent. But usually when they happen, they're not that strong. They're very light, they're very mild, and quick as well. Like I think they last about 5 to 10 seconds, not even. Sometimes it's just a choo, and then it stops. Like it happened about a month ago or a couple of months ago. I remember I was on my bed and all of a sudden choo, and it stopped. So it was like this quick earthquake, mini earthquake. But other than that, they're very mild, right? Now, other than that, we've had a few in my area, at least we've had a few strong ones as well. One of them happened about 40 years ago. It happened in the 80s. My mom experienced it, actually my father as well, because that was so strong that everyone in South Italy could feel it. But my mom happened to be in the epicenter, and because of that she's still traumatized to this day. And yeah, that happened. And then there was another one which was much closer to where I live right now, and those were so strong that everything just fell down. But today, of course, it's different because we have, you know, new houses with more modern type of materials, so it's different, but still. So the last strong one, really strong one that we had was in the 80s in that area, and yeah, it was pretty bad. And now, after about 40 years, which aligns, by the way, with what scientists say, that this type of strong movement of the earth happens every 40 to 50 years, so it aligns with that. So after about 40 years, now we got another series of earthquakes. Section 3, we're gonna save 3. Oh, okay, so this is a rolled dice, so we're gonna we're gonna roll the D4. So hello? Okay, let me get the dice, which is here, and let's see. 3. Okay, so I'm gonna color in a 3, and I'm gonna say 3. What was I saying? I lost my train of thoughts. So yeah, like I was saying, I don't remember. Oh yeah, like it was like a series of earthquakes that happened in the span of a couple of days now, and I have to tell you, I didn't feel any of them at the very beginning, because it happened that every time there was an earthquake of this last series, I was at work, and my job, not only I'm always moving around, so I'm always in movement myself, but even the building is very low. This one I have to put back now that I'm looking at it. It's a very low building, like it's a 1-story building, so we're almost ground level, so because of that we don't really feel the movement much. So both the times that it happened, the first couple of days I didn't feel it, but then there was the last one that happened. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I don't know what is happening with my voice. Okay, let's see, section 2 again, and this time we have to save 1, so I'm gonna do a couple more. Let's see, so let's do 1, 2, and as I color, I'm gonna keep on telling you the story, so this one is gonna be a chatty one. I'm sorry. So the last one that happened was on a Saturday evening. So as you can imagine, I was home, and I live on a 2nd floor of a pretty tall building. So yeah, here we could feel it. Like I felt it. It was very strong. It was probably the strongest I've ever experienced in my life. So what happened was, it was around 10 p.m. I was sitting down, I was at my desk, actually I was here, and all I remember was the sound. I could hear the sound, which is terrifying, because I had never felt, like I never heard the sound of an earthquake usually, because they're never strong, like I've said. So for me to hear the sound, it means that it was that strong. So I was here, I was sitting, and at one point I start hear this rumble. That's all I can describe it as, like a rumble, something like that. I don't even know how to make the sound of it. And immediately after, like it was probably a matter of a split second, everything started to shake. So of course my my instinct immediately was to leave the room, because I had my door closed, which is very dangerous. So immediately I rushed to open the door and reach my mom, because it was only my mother and I at home. My father was away, my 2 brothers were away as well, so it was just me and her there. And like my mom, she also has a broken foot, so imagine if my mother had been alone. Considering especially that as I've told you already, like my mom is traumatized. Did I put the money in? No. My mom is traumatized because of what happened in the past to her with strong earthquakes. So my mom was panicking. So imagine if she had been alone. So thank God I was there. And like she was so panicking that like as we were still shaking, she rushed to open the door and just escape, like evacuate the house, so go through the stairs. So I had to physically stop her and tell her, Mom, we have to wait for it to stop and then we can leave. So my mom was screaming, she just wanted to go. So after still a few seconds, it stopped. Thank God nothing happened, and then we evacuated, and the whole building evacuated essentially. And we got in the car because my mom didn't really want to go back inside, so we got in the car and we went around town just to see what happened, if everything was fine. And thank God nothing happened, like thank God. But it was hard. It was really like strong. Section 8, we have to save 2, and let's move on to the next one. So yeah, that's my anecdote for the week. Thank God after that nothing happened, like there were no other earthquakes, so it kind of stopped like that. But yeah, that was the strongest earthquake I've ever felt. Anyway, this or that, let's see, physical gift or virtual gift, guys. Physical, come on, nothing can beat a physical gift. Let's see, which one do you prefer, physical or virtual gift? I kind of want to move on, but at the same time I have 2, so I think I want to do one more just to move along. Okay, open gift first or have breakfast? No, open gifts and then you have breakfast. Come on, as soon as you wake up, that's the first thing that you gotta do, open. Still wearing your PJ, with your face still asleep, you know, you just gotta do it as you wake up. Come on. Anyway, so that is it, you guys. As I was talking, I completed another game. 25 euros just went like this. That was crazy. Let me put this away and let's see what happens. So section number 1, we didn't do anything today. Section number 2, we added 2, 4, 5, 6 euros for a total of 7 in this envelope, which is great. I'm really curious to know how much this one is going to be once it's completed. I hope I didn't bore you too much with my story. Section 3, we added 3 euros and in total we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 in here as well. Okay, so 7 in section 3. Section number 4, we added 4 and we did 2. We just started this one. Alright, let me put this back. Section 5 we didn't do today. Section 6, wow, this one is going great. We're almost done. We need 1, 2, 3 icons and we are done. And in total in this one we have 20 as of now. So let me exchange just because I want to keep the 10s. So 20, this is the 20 from before. And I'm gonna put the 10s in my little bank that I have. So 20 in this one, and section 6 is almost complete. Are you right? Section 7 we didn't do, and section 8 we did a couple for a total of 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Alright, you guys, so we completed another game. This was interesting. Let me know if you enjoyed. I hope you did. Sorry again if I talked the whole time, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like, a comment and subscribing to the channel. And if you decide to stick around, then I'll see you in the next one. Bye.